Rest in peace to Voletta Wallace. Voletta Wallace, known as Biggie's mom, passed at the age of 72. Um, it's very sad because she was on a crusade for justice for her son, and it never happened. Um, we still don't know. Even though Diddy's locked up, we don't know. We don't know. And it never came to be. And it's got to be one of the hardest situations for a parent to lose their child. You know, the psychological warfare, the anger, the tension. And she was very upset with Diddy. We gonna talk about the bad deals and everything like that. We'll never know how she felt about Faith Evans. Now I'm gonna say this: her son, Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie Smalls, was huge. And not only his career in a short, brief time, he was a dominant presence. He brought the East Coast back, and he made bad boy records. Don't get it twisted. Diddy was the selling it in the window, but Biggie was the root. You know, I equate Big making Bad Boy Dynasty kind of like how I equate Herschel Walker making the Dallas Cowboys a dynasty, because all the traders off that they got for him, you saw what the Cowboys did in the 90s because of that one trade, that plant. That's why I call like the Kunta Kinte the roots plant. That one branch changed fortunes, and Biggie was that one. He was the face that built Bad Boy. Him and Craig Mack was signed at the same time, but Biggie put his print down, and he was bringing it. You know, he had two big time records amongst the living. And in his next life, past, records have still sold. But he also had a big hand in Diddy's career, big hand in Mace's career. Faith Evans was the first lady of Bad Boy. Biggie was making songs that connected, you know, and he connected. And of course, he helped out 112. And then on Undies with him and Lance Rivera, Little Kim and Junior Mafia. He had his hands and fingers in a lot of pies. He was a very entrepreneur dude, but he was signed to Diddy and Clive Davis and all that. And you never get the totality of everything. And it's so unfortunate because even though there was that movie that came out, which was half-hearted, by the way. I mean, I'll say this, it's better than anything that's on Lifetime channel, but it ain't saying a lot. It was a watered-down movie. Just like the Tupac movie was watered down. You could tell it was very industry one-sided.